So we can renegotiate and say, hey, this property came back at 300,000. We have our appraisal gap contingency there, which does not force you to come out of pocket $20,000 in the event that it does not appraise for the price that you're paying, okay? But if you waived your appraisal contingency, you will have to come out of pocket that additional amount, whatever that gap may be.
You then get an owner's policy, and inside of the folder that I just gave you are a couple different documents about what title insurance is. And a lot of people who know of it a little bit will say it's when heirs come out of the woodwork. And so, like, you know, 100 years ago, somebody left it to somebody, and then 100 years later, they're like, no, this property is mine. And so, yes, it does cover that.
My company is called Lenderblock Corporation, and I made this back in 2020 when I was going to Morgan State University. I was doing electrical engineering, and I just had this idea for this business, and now we have 6,000 members, but I'll tell you about it. So my app is called the Lender Platform. It's called the Lender Platform. And with my app, you can lend and borrow peer-to-peer without having a FICO credit score. My whole goal is to diversify the means by which you can obtain credit, because not everyone can go for these conventional methods. You might not have the proper debt-to-equity ratios, you might not have the proper credit score, or whatever it may be. And in that case, my goal is to provide you with this alternative capital. So the whole goal here is you're going to create your credit line on my app called the Lender Platform. You create an account. I built this all using blockchain, so you can use it all over the world. You're going to create a credit line. You're going to choose your own interest rate and your own minimum monthly payment when you make your first credit line. So this is unique. I'm allowing you to choose your own interest rate and your own minimum monthly payment. That's my whole goal, is once again to diversify the means by which you can obtain credit. So you get to choose, like if I can afford a minimum payment of $150 a month, and I say I can do a 15% interest rate, that's fair. You put that out. If people think that's going to be profitable, they can lend you money. So it's peer-to-peer lending. So you don't necessarily have to go to the bank. You can actually become funded by like just human beings in like your neighborhood and other parts of the world. They can know you, they can be strangers. It doesn't really matter. And you can procure your own like support just by getting people you know to support you. Like, hey, I'm buying a house. You guys want to lend me money? I'll repay you. How do you know you're gonna like get the money back? Well, use this app. There's 6,000 people on it, and this is what they do. They lend and borrow peer-to-peer, and it's all documented. Okay, cool, and you get money that way. So right now I have around 50 different credit lines, 6,000 members. We're on YouTube, 8,000 different subscribers. We just released a subscription platform where you have extra features, like you're able to send money internationally. I don't know if any of you are like immigrants or have family in other countries. You can send money internationally without paying any fees. You can lend to credit lines without paying any commission fees. My company makes money by charging 5% of every transaction. But if you actually subscribe to the $7.98 per month subscription, all those transactions are actually commission free. So a lot has been going on. I was just at InvestFest in Atlanta. I don't know if anyone here know about InvestFest in Atlanta? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I go there every year. My whole goal here is to really, I have enough borrowers. Most of my members who join, they are borrowers. They want to borrow money. But the thing that I'm working my hardest to do is to obtain large investors, like real estate guys who just have extra capital on the side, big venture capitalist people. I want them to become investors in my company. I sell them shares of equity, and I can then distribute that equity, that value, that capital I've obtained to my borrowers and lend it out to them as I see fit, based on how credible they are, how many transactions that typically take place in their credit lines based on their previous history, stuff like that. So my whole goal is to provide capital to my borrowers who have trusted the platform. So I advise all of you, I give you the information, sign up. You can subscribe on YouTube if you're nervous. Sign up on YouTube and watch what I do. I have tons of videos from my subscribers, demos going all the way back to 2020. When I first deployed the application, traveling to different parts of the world, talking about it, showing people how they can be benefiting in their daily lives by using my application. And then I do stuff locally as well for Baltimore, Maryland. So that's where I'm based out of. And I say sign up soon, because as I start to get the funds in, we lend out to the members who already have had traction. I have members who have been on for 4 years. I have members who have withdrawn and repaid over $6,000. So there are people who actually have benefited from it. That's why I just say get started now, because when the funds do come, it'll be a rush. Like it'll be a big rush. So that's pretty much. I don't want to talk everyone's head off. Lenderblock Corporation. And my name is Michael Lewis. Yeah. So. both of you guys. We'll see you again